Hey guys, how's it going? It's Infernomen, and welcome back to the Pokemon Fire Red Shinylocke Taglocke. If you guys have been keeping up with this, you already know what it's all about, but if you guys don't, this is not the first episode. There are other people that have done this, and there are episodes up on their channel. I'm about to take on the 7th gym leader, which means that if you are watching this episode and it's your first episode, you've missed like 6 episodes at this point, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if my math is absolutely correct on that, but I'm pretty sure it's 6. I didn't make sure, but there are other episodes. I'm even going to make a playlist with every episode in it so you guys can catch up. But anyways, beyond that point, if you guys don't know what a tag lock is, basically from one point to a gym, somebody does an episode. So it's just end goal, beat the next gym. It's a normal Nuzlocke otherwise, and we're doing a shiny lock, so we're going to be resetting for shinies. But this video is supposed to be under a minute. I mean, not under a minute, that'd be crazy, under 30 minutes. So I'm trying not to waste too much time talking here because I got to edit it down in the end. But yeah, before we get started, make sure to like, and if this is your first episode, pause and check out the other episodes first. Got it? All right, I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, well, it looks like we finally got our first encounter of the episode here on Route 21, which is a Chansey. The other two options were Executor and Makuhita, which I definitely would have preferred both of those over this, but honestly, all these encounters are like level 10, 12, no more than 20. The grass encounter option was Beedrill. I just used the good rod. There wasn't many good encounters, but it is an encounter nonetheless. I will be catching it. I would say try to, but it's a level 10 Chansey. I seriously doubt that I won't be able to. And you know what? It's a shiny Chansey in Fire Red. Catching in anything but a Safari Ball would be a crime. Just because of how many people torture themselves by shiny hunting Chansey in the Safari Zone during Safari Week. But unfortunately, it did not want to stay in the ball, so we're going to use a Nest Ball instead, because we only had one Safari Ball, and this should definitely work. Alright, we caught it. And if you guys haven't been keeping up, we're supposed to be naming these Pokemon after anime characters, which, if you guys are familiar with my Nuzlocke content, or just me in general, that's not something hard for me to decide on. I did look through the boxes and did see the Pokemon that have been named, like the names that have been chosen. Unfortunately, naming this Sakura is not an option because somebody already named a Pokemon Sakura. Would have been such a fitting name for a pink useless person. But I'm going to you know what, I'm gonna name it Nami. I've been watching One Piece, and the first character to come to mind that is female is Nami, so we're gonna name it Nami. Well, it looks like we got our encounter here for Cinnabar Island. I tried using a Great Rod, the Great Rod we have, or the Good Rod. The Good Rod, that's the one. And all the options was Crawdaunt, Regirock, and Ammonite. And Ammonite is the only one from those options that we don't currently have. And Ammonite only showed up one time out of, I think, the 20 Pokemon I fished up. 3 of those were shiny Regirock, 1 was a shiny Crawdaunt. So I was just kind of done. All I saw here was Ekans, but nevertheless, it's still an encounter. There were like level 31 ones, which would have saved people some grinding if anybody ever decides I want to use an Arbok on the team with what we have left. I doubt it, but sorry, I managed to get a level 6 one. Arbok's got a way better shiny than Ekans, though. So I think I'm going to have to give this thing a name that has to do with snakes. Now, I've seen a lot of anime at this point, so nail it down to something might be a little bit hard. Actually, you know what? I know what I'm gonna do. I know it's female, but I'm gonna name it Poochie, because while it might not be white, it is a snake. Alright guys, we are back at the Pokemon lab with the old Amber. I'm about to find out what exactly our Helix fossil is going to be. First of all, though, of course, I am going to save the game just to make sure, because this is going to be a reset hunt, but I thought it would be important to show you guys at least what we're going to be resetting for before I get it shiny. So, he says he's a doctor, so let's see what it's a Swampert, one of my favorite Pokemon, okay, with a very awesome shiny. So, yeah, this could be a first try or not. I'm gonna see if it is, and I'll see you guys back when I do get the shiny. Okay, so I just checked the PC. I forgot to take a Pokemon off my team so it'd be easier, but we literally got this thing on the first try. I'm not even kidding. Like, I just went to the PC to check. I was like, crap, well, I guess I'll check if it's this one. If not, then we'll go back. But yeah, I named it Oasis after the stand from part 5 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. That one has the user go through the ground as if it were an ocean, so swimming through dirt. A water ground type has that as its name. It's perfect. But yeah, it's got drought, so that's a terrible ability for a Swampert. Good luck using any water type moves with that thing. Golbat. I don't know if they set it for the national decks to be available at the beginning of the game. I'm not entirely sure about that, but depending on the answer to that, this could be a Crobat. But yeah, I'm gonna have to reset for it, so I'll see you guys back when I get the shiny. Alright, we finally got our shiny Golbat. I didn't keep count. I think it might have been like 8. Wasn't that bad in hindsight, but in reality I had to reset each time, so. But I named it Robin after Nico Robin from One Piece. I haven't met Robin yet, but I just thought it was fitting considering robins are birds, and birds have wings and bats have wings. For every male one, I was naming it Chopper, so that there was a One Piece name for each gender, but we ended up getting a female, so there's that one. Does it have a crappy ability? Yeah. So, shout out to the fossils for having crappy abilities, but I revived them, so you guys know what we got for them. But I think next I'm going to go to the Cinnabar Mansion. I was going to go to the Seafoam Islands, but I think that can wait. I don't know why I'm putting you back on the team. You're not even a team member. Groudon is. Magmar is who I was using to fly, which makes sense because, yeah, nothing on our team does. So we are done with that. But yeah, next up is the mansion where we're going to be able to unlock the gym. So I guess I'll see you guys back when I get that shiny. Never mind, I don't even have to cut. Chikorita said, "What's up?" How you doing? It's got drizzle. Interesting. Okay. Well, definitely love me some Chikorita. Not as much as the other Johto starters, but yeah, we're gonna check an Ultra Ball at it. It is male. Okay. People are gonna really question my nickname for this, but hear me out. Hear me out. So it's male, and you think Chikorita in the whole line, any grass type starter, you think of plants, okay? And you think that for most grass type Pokemon, okay? Hear me out. Chikorita grows like a tree does, okay? Meganium. See that, although it's a flower, see that as a tree growing, okay? Now, you think of trees, what do you think of? Many different things, but the first tree in an anime to come to mind for some reason to me is the one from Naruto Shippuden, and since this is male, I'm gonna name this Chikara. Yes, we're gonna name this Chikorita Madara after Madara Uchiha. I'll fight you, why not? I haven't fought a battle yet this episode. I think you guys deserve to see me fight a battle. Let's see what this guy is all about. He's got an Azurill. Wow, guys, we better watch out. So this thing's just pure normal, right? Because it doesn't become water until it evolves. Such a weird thing. I'm gonna hit it with a Thunder Punch anyway, because it's dead either way. A Thunder Punch from an Electabuzz on an Azurill is definitely gonna kill it. I don't know why I was struggling with that there. Victory Bell. I knew it was a V1. My brain said Vespiquen, and I was like, that's a Gen 4 Pokemon, so I'm just gonna see what it is. And it's Victory Bell. So we're gonna switch out to Metagross, who definitely can take a hit and give a hit. It missed. What a sucker. Take this Psychic and die. Alright, goodbye Victory Bell. Looks like we're the ones that got the victory today, buddy. Man, I have not recorded Nuzlocke in a bit. I don't even know what it's like anymore. Like, this is stuff that I used to do all the time. Super Potion, wow. What a great item to find. Yo, let's do some reading, guys. Take a look, it's in a book. Reading Rainbow. We christened the newly discovered Pokemon Mew. Wow. That's just... I feel like my brain is just expanding with the amount of knowledge that just entered it. My brain is so big that it's just big. A new Pokemon was discovered deep in the jungle. Where? South America? That doesn't exist in this universe. There is no South America, you liars. Yo, a Twisted Spoon! Okay, that's actually not that bad. That boosts Psychic type moves, right? We could give that to Metagross depending on what it currently has. Oh. We already have 3 Twisted Spoons. Okay, and what are you holding? A Metal Coat. Okay, a Metal Coat, that's fair. Having a strong physical steel type moves is not a terrible idea, especially on a pseudo legendary. So Metagross is the only steel type pseudo legendary. I'm gonna say that with utmost confidence. It is the only steel type pseudo legendary, because every single other one besides Tyranitar is at least dragon. There's no dragon steel type besides Dialga, and there's another one that I can't name off the top of my head. Don't correct me in the comments. I'm very aware there's another dragon steel type. Duraludon. That one is the one I was thinking of. Dialga and Duraludon are dragon steel. Not in that exact order. I'm just going to say that. I don't know if they're in that exact order for both of them. Just they have those types. So no other pseudo legendary steel. Just Metagross. That was a lot just to reassure myself I wasn't saying something wrong there. Anyways, the Slowking almost died. I don't like that. It just used Disable, but it's okay because we got Quick Attack, buddy. Get out of here. Slowking more like just slow. Loser. Got him. I'm gonna fight this guy. Because his mentor once lived here, and I think he deserves a fight for that. He's got 3 Pokemon, one of them being Wailmer. We got Beef Lord Jr. here. Conveniently, Electabuzz does very well against a lot of these people starting Pokemon. They're just... I mean, to be fair, there's a lot of Water-type Pokemon. This guy's sending out a Squirtle now, so... I'm pretty sure that water takes up most Pokemon. There's... well, not most Pokemon. There's just... It's the type that has the most Pokemon, I'm pretty sure. If it's not water, it's normal. Don't correct me on that. That's just my thought process here as to why there's so many. This is half flying, so it's alright that I didn't see that he was switching out to Skiploom, because this is going to be neutral, which means it's going to die. Told you. You guys doubted me there, then, didn't you? You thought that level 33 Skiploom was going to survive a neutral Thunder Punch from a level 44 Electabuzz. I can read your guys' minds. Like, from the future, too, because you guys will be watching this way after I record it. And by way after, I mean 2 days after, because... Why am I going up? The repels were, like... I guess not. What is going on? I'm confusing myself now. Okay. Let's go downstairs here. There might be an item. And by might, there is one, and it's a big mushroom. Shout out to the money that we can make from selling that. But that's about it. Let's drop down here. I believe that's the right one. It was not the right one. So we're gonna go back upstairs. See, I knew it was the first one, because it's like, I never have to battle this guy, so I'm pretty sure it's the first one. But I was like, you know what, it's better to be safe than sorry, and now I have to go back upstairs. So, I'm just here to teach you guys the ways of life, okay? I'm just here to make you guys see my point of view, how life can be experienced, and by God, is it beautiful. Alright. What is up, Mr. Scientist Biker Sonya, with your own Swampert? It's not shiny, though. Looks like you didn't get the first try Helix Fossil, you absolute buffoon. Unfortunately, we will have to switch out, though, to our Venusaur here, who is going to absolutely destroy this loser after it uses Intimidate. Oh no, a Mud Sport. Now I can't use my electric type attacks. Alright, Razor Leaf. Time to die. Bye. I wonder if this... I don't remember what this guy's team has, but I wonder if he has the fossils. He's got Smeargle. Which one of you guys has a fighting type move? Besides Bulk Up, we ain't got a fighting type move on this team. I ain't gonna complain. I'm gonna use Jotaro, because Jotaro is a Chad. I do want to say though, after I fight this guy and get out of here, I'm probably just going to cut to me going to the gym. It's not going to take that long, but now I feel like I'm getting too much footage. Alright guys, we're at the gym. Now the thing about Cinnabar Gym is that you can answer questions and skip all the trainers, but as I mentioned before, Blaine's ace is level 47 and our ace is level 44. So I'm going to fight all the trainers that I can, because I need the experience, and we need at least one Pokemon that's matching level 47, because I think stepping down from 47, his next highest level Pokemon is 44, which our ace is at 44, so I don't think we really have to worry too much about grinding, just enough to where I'm not going to be afraid of his ace. But it looks like these trainers... Feint Attack, okay. These trainers are going to have level 30 about Pokemon, just like the other trainers did, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Hopefully I don't lose anybody here. We've only had one death so far in this, that's in the death box at least. Shiny Tailo, what's up? You're gonna get Thunder Punch to oblivion. Basically, I'd like to not cause another one. I would like to not cause another death. Banette, take this Thunder Punch. And goodbye. Of course you start with a ground type. Why wouldn't you? We're gonna switch out to Jotaro here again. I mean, for the most part, I think we're set, even if we don't, like, get all the way to 47 with at least one Pokemon. I think we're still good if we're just a little bit under-leveled. I mean, I've fought Blaine with level 45s before. It's not the worst scenario in the world. And, you know, I've mentioned this in my own series before, being a little bit under-leveled to the ace of the gym leader isn't terrible, because if you're just doing a vanilla Nuzlocke with, like, no hardcore rules or anything like that, under-leveling your Pokemon for the gym leader makes it a little bit more fun, in my opinion. I believe I talked about this when I was doing the verses with Lonely Hermit recently, and he agreed with me on it, that when doing just the classic Nuzlocke, under-leveling your Pokemon just a bit isn't the end of the world, because it makes it a little bit more challenging and more fun. I'm gonna give you a Sludge. Not a Sludge Bomb, we haven't quite achieved that status yet. Cool. Thank you for not dying. That's the best thing. That's the best thing that could have ever happened to me. Goodbye. Goodbye, Shiftry. Elite Four Lawrence, more like Elite Four Lawrence, because he's poor. Because I just stole his money from beating him in a battle. Got him. Alright, let's see what you're all about. And gosh, I talked about every trainer starting with a Pokemon that's good for Electabuzz, and they said, You gonna pull up with all the ground types? Well, joke's on you. I've got a Metagross here, who is also weak to ground, so I don't know why I thought this was the best idea. Actually, you know what? Maybe it isn't a bad idea, because Onix has a shitty moveset, so you're dead after the next turn. Oh, okay. Thanks for doing 1 damage to me. You're the best. Simply the best. See, I could have used Iron Tail, which would probably have killed him, but I didn't want to miss. I really gotta pay attention to the Pokemon that they're sending out. Yeah, especially since... Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna use Mega Horn, and you can't stop me. It's not like we have any fighting type moves anyway, so... I did it again. I didn't pay attention. Yeah, I don't love that. Electric, okay, that's not gonna be the end of the world. Take this. Absolutely obliterate this dog. That'll be level 43 for Maxis. We love to see it. Man, I'm just gonna stop talking about it, okay? I'm just gonna inevitably skip looking at what Pokemon's being sent out. That's just gonna keep happening. Goodbye, Cleffa. You're not weak to this generation, but you definitely are gonna get one shot by it. Bye, Cleffa. You know what? Metagross isn't gonna die to a single fighting type move by Hitmonlee. I'm just gonna see. Okay, whatever it just tried to use, it failed, so we're gonna use Psychic. Oh no, not Mind Reader. Get absolutely obliterated, guy. You are out of here. And we are heading in the right direction to be good for his ace, so... I think we're good. I think we're good. At this point, though, I think I'm gonna have to cut a lot, because we're at 52 minutes of recording. I'm gonna have to cut a lot more than I thought I would. And to be honest, I'm probably just gonna cut to me doing the Articuno after we beat Blaine, because I'm supposed to, actually, you know what, I'm going to do that before we beat Blaine, because we're supposed to be ending the episode with fighting Blaine, so I'm going to finish my encounters before we fight him, but I do want to finish fighting these trainers here. It doesn't matter. What's with all these water types and having sun-inducing abilities? This randomizer did not like the water types of this game. Take that, Tia. Alright, we got ourselves an encounter here at the Seafoam Islands. It's a Quillfish, which isn't the best Pokemon in the world, but it is a Pokemon nonetheless. So I'm definitely going to try to catch it. Don't think it should be too hard. I'm just going to chuck an Ultra Ball and see what happens. If it doesn't stay in, I'll hit it with a Quick Attack. But... looks like it stayed in the ball. Alright. Yeah, when I was doing this, the other two options were Larvitar and Seedot. I was hoping for the Larvitar, but not surprised at all that I ended up with the Quillfish. But I did think of a name, which is going to be Fat Gum, after the hero from My Hero Academia. Hello, Articuno. Let's see what you are and if you are shiny. It is a non-shiny Regice. Okay. Alright, we got ourselves a very pretty shiny Regice. Man, back when shiny Regice was distinguishable and such a good shiny. It's level 50 though. Alright, so it turns out that legendaries and statics are not randomized to be similar, so I don't have to worry about those other two legendaries being legendaries. I completely forgot that Zapdos is, Timmy got Zapdos and it wasn't Zapdos, so... or it wasn't a legendary, so I'm gonna use the Master Ball. I'm sorry if anybody else comes across a shiny legendary and they wish they had this, but I'm not trying to lose anybody. If it fits... oh, it's definitely gonna fit. We just can't use the space. Vanilla Ice. After Vanilla Ice from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, who conveniently inspired the name of hit rapper Vanilla Ice. True story. Look how cool we are. Oh yeah. Alright, it's time to fight Blaine. The moments we've all been waiting for. I'm starting with Metagross because he's not going to start with his ace, but I'm feeling pretty confident about this. We got a Pokemon to match the level of his ace. Everything else is above his other 3 Pokemon. We're good. We should be good. We should be good. So, Blaine, the 7th gym leader of this game. Let's see what you got. Show me what you got. A full team. A full team. 42 to start off with. Swampert. It's got Drought, just like ours does. I'm tired of the animation. Bye, Swampert. Thank you for getting a crit when we didn't need it. Take this Thunderbolt, which is a move that this thing just learned. There is no physical or special split in this game, so I just thought having a move that does 10 more base power would do better for us than Thunder Punch. If this was a physical and special split generation, I definitely would have kept Thunder Punch and tried to replace something else with Thunderbolt, but I think with the way that this Electabuzz's moveset is, we want to keep Swift and Quick Attacks, so I'm just going to run with it. Manectric. Groudon can definitely take care of that. I hope that this Manectric is shiny, because it's got such a good shiny. Dang! Yeah, one-shot Earthquaked by the land god himself. Take this Thunderbolt. You absolute buffoon. Take this to your grave. The first Fall Out Boy album. Shout out. This guy's got a team for somebody at least. Not me though. He doesn't have a team for me. That's for darn sure. Next up is his ace though. His ace is going to be a legendary and it's going to put me to sleep. Yeah. Yeah guys, we're in real danger. We are in serious danger. Delibird, the Pokemon whose only attack is present, which can also be a healing move. Guys, I think we've met our match. Goodbye, Delibird. That is it for Blaine. His team has been destroyed. I don't think he had a single shiny on his team. I think that's a ripoff. But nevertheless, we still beat him. That's all we needed to do. But yeah, he did it. We beat Blaine. Let's freaking go. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of the Shinylocke. If you did enjoy, of course, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more Pokemon content. I do that here every week, so if you guys are new to the channel and this is new to you, yeah, Pokemon content here every week. But yeah, the next episode should be going to our friend Anxious Christian, so keep an eye out for that on April 24th over on his channel. I will be linking all the guys in the description so you guys can check out all of their channels and their episodes if they have put them out. I will also be making a playlist for all the episodes. So with that all out of the way, this is Infernomen burning out, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.